Fresh out of the mailbox, I had to smell more from this house. Mes Bisous.
God bless you.
Since tobacco flirting with vanilla was a huge success, ridiculously amazing scent profile, I had to request a second one from Max Aroma. Today's video is sponsored by Max Aroma. They did bless me with this fragrance because I requested it. And it was Oud Hypnotique. Look at this presentation. It's like the Pokemon. Collect all the books, even down to the binding. Nobody's doing presentations like this, fam, but let's hope it keeps the same energy as the other fragrances. Roll my fucking music so we can check out Mes Bisous. Say God bless you now! Oud Hypnotique.
We're all alone in the yeah, there's some friends from the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. When I get hype off a niche house, I get hype. I want to smell them all. I want to put my finger in there and just, you know, all up in there. Like how I was looking at the book and it says, I seek no escape. Sounds a little S&M-ish and kind of kinky, and I appreciate it. So another one, cool detail. The back says, touch me with your power. Word. Caress me with your mind. Surrender to an old spell. I seek no escape. This is talking about fucking. I respect it. Now let's get right into it. Again, this is what the presentation looks like. It's got this old bound book. This is embroidered, fam. This is not cheapy deepy. This is embroidered here too. This is not like budget shit. This is good stuff. Let your seduction story begin. We are getting nasty in here and freaky, and I'm into it. Here's what the presentation looks like of the actual bottle. Same type, got that matte finish, that little bit of a rubbery, slippy, grippy type joint, you know, like a condom. I looked up the notes of the fragrance. I don't remember them all for it. We will look them up again, but I just care more about the scent profile more than the notes. The notes don't mean shit, really. As long as the scent is good, we fucks with it. This kind of feels tri-British. Wow. Jesus Christ. The rose, money. It's kind of like a oud satin mood rose, a little bit bumped up on the sweetness. The oud is perfectly balanced with a little bit of a funk, a little bit of that armpit BO kind of smell, but not too much. It's not putting it over the top. It's kind of right at the borderline, tippy-toeing on the edge, about to jump off of the funk factor in the oud. Sweet, almost caramel-like, sugary, very sexy, very dark, fall and winter centric as well. Very nice. Super nice, actually. Jesus Christmas. Man, this house is doing some bangers. I don't know who the perfumer is behind this shit, but they're doing some good stuff. It has a little bit of that oud satin mood, extra sugary, maybe a little bit of a oud for greatness kind of blend in there. But again, it's just bumped up sweet with a little bit of a caramel action and slight, like allspice-ish kind of Thanksgiving kind of energy off of this joint. There's a caramel sweetness here. Seductive caramel undertone here, adding to the oud. That it's just delicious. I need to look up the notes. All right, so the notes are listed as cinnamon, saffron, black pepper, Turkish road, grapefruit, agarwood, oud, patchouli, and vanilla. For me, I'm picking up caramel. I'm picking up a burnt, sugary caramel essence, slightly sticky, along with that oud factor that it just smells delicious. Let's go on skin because this has an absolute element of dark, seductive, just sexiness. Like, again, tri-brid in my brain, it would be oud satin mood blended with a little bit of a oud for greatness, and then you sprinkle in the mystery of a black phantom, like that sweet caramelish kind of mysterious flow. That's kind of what I'm getting on that tri-brid. It's oud satin mood, oud for greatness, sprinkled with a little black phantom in it from Kilian, and that's the kind of vibes that I'm getting off of this shit. So far, this freaking house has been 2 for 2. I'm gonna have to get the entire lineup, real talk, because presentation is killing it. From the actual packaging to the bottle, and now the scents, which is the most important, is slapping too. Like, come on, guys. All right, so you got a little bit of a very potent oud coming off the skin right now. It's more burnt, sugary, potent oud. A little bit of a burnt, rubbery sensation that I'm getting off of my skin right now, which is a little awkward. I'm not gonna front, but that never came off the test strip. It's coming off the skin right now. There is a deep seductive factor in there. There's this subliminal, I guess it's from the vanilla, but I'm picking up burnt sugary caramel essences. The oud and agarwood combination really pop off on top off of my skin as opposed to as it did on the test strip, so it's gonna vary from skin to skin and pH levels, etc. But off of mine, it becomes very oud forward with that burnt caramel sugar essence, but it's not fecal or animalic, which is a definite plus, but it does come off as a unusual kind of rubbery sensation off of my skin at least. Luckily, the sharpness in that rubbery sensation is kind of diminishing, but the oud is still there. That sugary caramel is still there. The florals in that Turkish rose are definitely super present up on top. Not much of the cinnamon is coming off of my skin at this point. It's more rose popping up now. The oud was definitely the star of it, and that caramelistic sugar sweetness vibe here that just makes me want to fuck is on this fragrance. Very elegant, very mysterious. I'm still sticking with that tribrid. It's stuck in the medulla. I can't get rid of it. That's the type of energy that I'm on. Killian Black Phantom mixed with a little bit of oud satin mood, mixed with a little bit of oud for greatness. This is very good. It's a very good house so far, man. 2 for 2 is not impossible. I mean, there are houses that can knock out 2 fragrances that are good. But starting from presentation to bottle, this is gonna be a sleeper. This has the effect, I feel, of like the Parfums de Marly when it came out, and then followed by the Initio brand. This has that kind of effect. I'm forecasting this shit. This is gonna have that type of flow. When more people start to test it out or get samples of the fragrances or blind buy if they got that kind of bread, this is gonna spawn into that. I'm saying it right now. This is gonna end up turning and spinning into that bubble. I just like that you're doing good shit. The scent profiles are fire, and you're 2 for 2 with 2 sexy fragrances that have been hitting off of my skin. There's nothing more to say. This is absolutely a ball spray, 1000%. This shit is good as fuck. Presentation is sexy. It's got a fucking vibe. Sexy red room boning shit on it. Like, come on, this is my type of energy. From a distance, from my balls to my chin, I'm getting that caramel sweetness that I'm looking for. It's Black Phantom caramel sweetness hitting my sexy chin, and then I'm just getting that oudy, rosy kind of combination that we all know, but just with a bumped up sugary vibe. It's got sexy written on this shit. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. Shout out to Max Roman for sponsoring today's video. Shout out to me once again for wanting to smell more from this house. I'm gonna get the entire lineup 1000%. There's gotta be a shitty one in their lineup, but so far 2 for 2, money. If you know the house, which I don't think many people do because it's kind of new on the scene, any recommendations that you have, please put it in the comments below, or better yet, DM me, since I rarely read the comments. DM me on Instagram, and then we'll find out what are the bangers on this house, because so far Tobacco Flirting with Vanilla and Oud Hypnotique, lit. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Shit is fire. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would